This video has gory and gruesome content. You've been warned. Also, please like and subscribe. Hello everybody. Today we're trying something a little bit new. As you can see, I'm in the suit. It's back for limited time only, because this is a special video. Everyone knows the show, and everyone knows the characters in it, 'cause the show's so cool. If you haven't watched, you really should. Top tier, peak cinema. But we all know a certain character that everyone likes to dookie on. They call him a fraud, and I'm here to show you that he's innocent of those false accusations. This man. I made a whole file on him to prove to you he is not a fraud. He's not even my favorite character, but he deserves justice in the eyes of me, and I am the one who owns this channel. So you listen to me. I have accumulated all of the fight scenes that he has been in, or the ones that are important and show feats of why he deserves to not be fraud. We will play those now as evidence for my reasoning. Let's get into it. Also, my camera is going to be in the bottom left so you can see more. But Section 1, Episode 1, we see as the Guardians fight the Mauler twins when they try to kill the president. Let's see Immortal's actions.
We can take it from here. Too dangerous for you.
When we crush the Guardians of the Globe and kill the president, no one will be left to stop us.
As we can see, he throws immaculate hands with one of the Mauler twins while also saving lives, protecting them as heroes should. It is not his job to utterly defeat the villain. It comes with the job, but it is to save the lives of others. That is what is important. Let's replay him throwing hands. As you saw, he got punched there, but he was distracted as he cared more for the human lives than his own.
Had him.
And then, because I forgot to compile the clip, we can see here that he's a great team leader. They effectively got everyone out of the area, protected civilians, kept damage to a minimum, and they defeated the villains. That is a 10 out of 10 for any hero society, in my opinion. Let's go to the next one. Look at this great teamwork. Now, in season 1, Nolan is or Omni-Man, otherwise known as, is one of the strongest, if not the strongest character in all of season 1. And even throughout the rest of the series, he is considered to be one of the strongest. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything, but if you do your research, you'll see he is clearly very, very strong. For Immortal, I know he had War Woman's help and the Martian Man, or whatever his name is, but we clearly see they were doing massive, massive damage to one of the strongest characters in the series. Let's continue. Damn.
Wow, man. Damn.
War Woman got disrespected. Utterly.
Why?
So as we saw, Omni-Man, then, I didn't put it in, but then collapsed on the floor in pain. He was done. He got whooped. Now, we didn't expect them to really win, because he's kind of a alien from another planet that kind of like super duper strong, basically Superman ripoff, insane. But to consider later on, he just lost his best friends. That will show that later in the video how it affects his work ethic. But he just lost all of his friends, and mental state shattered, traumatized. Let's play the next fight that he's in.
Where is Omni-Man? Where is he? Ah! Omni-Man! You bastard!
Now, to take in before this fight, I've heard from my friends and other people that I've asked. They say Omni-Man, or Nolan Grayson, was fatigued and hurt, which he was. We're not gonna downplay that. He was hurt. He got hit by that massive, Hail Mary, the animal octopus big dog thing, who is very strong, and got hit by 2 massive, like, billion-dollar lasers, which did nothing but give him a nosebleed. So I'm not really even going to consider that as one of the effects of his fatigue. One reason I will give was the 3 Reanimen he fought a couple minutes beforehand. Now, we will agree and we will put fatigue as a reason for his performance being low, but we're not going to give him a whole benefit of the doubt. Oh yeah, and Immortal just came back to life. I've woken up with like 8 hours of sleep and been like, damn, I don't want to exist. This dude just came back to life and immediately ran the ones after just dying to that dude. Immediately. He has that dog in him. Let's continue. See, incredible hands. Now you might think, oh, he's just knocking him around, not doing much damage. We saw he spat out blood. That huge billion-dollar laser gave him a nosebleed. Immortal did some serious damage then. Another glorious hit. Killer combos, insane combos.
You betrayed us!
You should have stayed dead.
Brutal. Knocked out teeth.
Dad?
And look at, yes, for punches like that, I will agree, he was distracted. But if everyone claims that Fodder Mortal is so weak, why would it matter if he got one good punch in? Why would you get so pressed, right? Why get so pressed if Nolan is so gloriously strong that Immortal gets one sneaky punch in and he's fodder? Makes no sense. Get your facts right. See, that was devious. That was a devious combo. And he grabbed his arm and still challenged him mid-air. Look at this. This is another thing I would love to bring up as I was making this video for this video. As you can see, Omni-Man knocked the Immortal in a completely different direction than Hail Mary that was holding Invincible. Now watch this. A lot of the things I see is people saying Omni-Man wasn't going serious mode, if you know what I'm saying. But then, you see the worry on his face. Why wouldn't he go serious flight speeds to go save his kid that he clearly wants on his side and is an asset to the Viltrum rule over Earth? So of course he would go serious mode to get his son. Now watch this. He sent Immortal the complete opposite direction. Immortal beat him there. He beat him to Invincible. Now if you don't say that's impressive, I don't know what you want.
What more do you want from me?
And watch this. Oh my god. But to cause this and both of them get knocked back is impressive while also doing this much damage. But then this is another thing I want to bring up. Watch closely. Nolan flies back and Immortal gets back up and gets in the fight immediately. He got knocked back. I was like, hell nah, I'm coming back for more rounds. You better catch these hands again. Like, he was on that immediately. And yes, there you'd be like, oh, see, he's fodder. He lost. He sucks. But no, like I said a couple minutes ago, Omni-Man is one of the strongest people. In my opinion, everyone should be surprised he didn't do this immediately. Everyone calling Immortal so fodder and so cheeks. He should have done this immediately, no sweat. But it took him a good while. But you must give credit where credit is due. And look at, even after, he was like, nah, I'm gonna inflict as much damage as I can to give everyone a better chance. And he died doing so. Absolute true heroism. And now we're on to the parts where people, you might get genuinely good arguments on why you would call Immortal cheeks or a fraud. My bad. Now, jurors, look at this. He has a garbage team lineup. The only one that is good on his team is probably Darkwing, and it's not even the original Darkwing. But the Darkwing is still pretty good with his martial arts. And Black Samson, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's, compared to everyone else, he's pretty good. He's okay. He's alright. But Immortal basically has to carry the team on his back here. Look at him. The Mauler can't even land a punch on my boy. And then gets mollywopped. Combo on combo. And then he got blasted by the nerve gun. Which you might think, oh yeah, so fodder. The nerve gun. How do you get down to that? But not Immortal, my apologies. Invincible also got downed by the nerve gun. To the next one. This one is probably going to be one of the trickiest.
What is that? Someone's coming in hot from deep space.
Omni-Man.
Immortal, wait. Immortal! Fuck.
Well, hey, I think there's been a misunderstanding.
Yeah, they talk to each other.
Telepathically, it's not a big deal.
Whatever.
Get out of my head! Hey, I am not here to fight. I'm just looking for Invincible. Invincible? Omni-Man sent you! No! And chill the hell out. I do not want to hurt you, sir.
Okay, see. Alan did kind of play with my boy. He wasn't even trying to fight him. And he did subdue him. Now, this Alan has been able to compete with Anissa, another strong Viltrumite. So let's give Alan the benefit of the doubt. He is trying to be a pacifist here, not trying to fight a hero he doesn't know.
Ooh, that hurts. Ooh, you crossed the line with that one. I'll kill you! We just met!
And, sorry, I forgot to bring this up earlier, but back here.
Immortal, wait. Someone's coming in hot from deep space.
Omni-Man.
He thought it was Omni-Man, knowing he died twice to this guy, And now I'm not considering him in just I feel like everyone is trying to consider him in Viltrumite levels of pure strength and speed and all that stuff, which is reasonable because he's a hero, so he should have adequate levels of strength, durability, and speed, which is reasonable. But they're all considering him on Viltrumite levels as Invincible, Alan, and Nolan, which they are far above the spectrum. He is fighting with people that are way out of his league, but he's going full dog mode. He don't care who it is. He's full chihuahua. He's willing to run the ones with anybody.
What the hell is going on?
And then Invincible stops them. Next one. Immortal versus Invincible variant. Now, again, you're all clowning on this man, but every time he's fought somebody, it's been Viltrumites. It's been Viltrumite on Viltrumite or Viltrumite status level opponents. The only person or people that we've seen him fight I didn't put this in the video, I forgot. I might add it, but you can do the research yourself, but you can just trust me, because I would hope you do. But he also fought the Lizard League and Komodo Dragon, one of the strongest, or if not the strongest on the Lizard League, who annihilated the new Guardians of the Globe, actually was getting his cheeks handed to him on a silver platter by the Immortal. In the Adam Eve special episode, he was fighting Komodo Dragon while Omni-Man came in with his new suit. He was having a normal conversation with the guy, 1v1ing Komodo Dragon like a joke. Search it up if you will. I'm not lying. Go for it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is the greatest.
See, Black Samson, cooked. Duplicate, cooked. And yes, he did get tossed right there, which was on my, I will admit, kind of cheeks, okay? That was kind of bad on my boy's part. But he's fighting with, you know what? I can't make an excuse for that. Wrong is wrong. And he messed up there. I'm not going to make an excuse for him, okay? I know when I'm wrong. But everyone is messed up. And this is one of the few times I think he's made a genuine fool of himself, was when he got thrown like a toy right there. But as you see, every time he's fought, except for Alan, every time he's fought a Viltrumite, he has drawn blood. Every time.
You monster!
Hey, I don't need more motivation to kill you, but sure, insult me. Come on. Dude, you ruined the moment.
Alright, that was the end of the video that I made, or the compiled of videos that I put together. But as you saw, he lost to the Invincible variant, which he lost to everybody that was Viltrumite level, which is not a shame. It's not crazy to say that. It's not crazy to say that. It's not bad.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
Okay, I'm here to tell you that he's not cheeks. And then, as we saw in season 1, he was beautiful. He beat the Mauler. He was whooping the Mauler twin. He ran the ones with Omni-Man. And when he was fighting Omni-Man with the Guardians, he stood his ground very well, making Omni-Man pass out. Yes, with the help of War Woman and Martian Man. But as Nolan is one of the strongest, it is still very, very a good reason for why Immortal is not trash. But as we see him fight the Mauler twins in this episode, season 2, I forgot what episode, but season 2 when he's fighting the Mauler twins, you see him, he's fighting with a lot of anger compared to his season 1 counterpart. But remember guys, his mental state is all messed up by now. He has been, reading from my file, he has been alive for ever. And as we see in the future episode, when he is the king of, well, the world, he is basically insane, and he says, I quote,
I'm not a Viltrumite! You shouldn't have left me in charge! You're the Emperor! You should have known it was too much for me!
and people may think, oh, but you're so old, you should just be, like, wise and stuff, right? But imagine this. If you're a Viltrumite, and you expect to live thousands upon thousands of years, then you are fully mentally ready to do so. You expect to do so. As a human, I've heard, as myself, I want to be alive as long as I can take care of myself by myself. You know, do basic human functions on my own. That's how long I want to be alive. Now, Immortal took this and said, as a hero, he's like, with these powers, I am willing to stay alive thousands of years to make this world a better place, which is selfless. He took his own happiness and knowing everyone he ever loved, his mother, girlfriend, and anything he'll ever have, will inevitably die before he does. And he took that and said, I'm fine with that. And that is a very selfless thing. Alright, everybody. I've been yapping for quite a bit. I think I have said all the reasons why Immortal should not be labeled as a fraud, but washed after coming back after 6 months of death, and then dying again and being brought back, and then dying again and being brought back. He deserves his respectful retirement. He's been alive for so long. He was goddamn Abraham Lincoln. He abolished slavery. Let's cut my boy some slack. Now, if you have any reasons to debate me or think I am wrong, make sure to put it in the comments down below. But actually, if you want to rebuttal me and you think I am wrong, I have but one question for you.
Are you